With that, Zeke, what you got?
Thanks, Karine. Over the weekend, the Vice President said she followed former President Donald Trump in saying she would support a proposal that would not tax tipped wages. If similar bill made its way to the President of the United States, President Biden, would he sign that proposal? Because that's not something he's embraced before.
Oh, absolutely. Look, this is something that the president supports. He supports eliminating taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers while also raising minimum wage and preventing the wealthy from gaining the system. And if you think about what the president has talked about the last 3.5 years, making sure that we have an economy that works for all, not leaving anybody behind, an economy that's built from the bottom up, middle out, the president has been fighting, and the vice president is fighting to do just that. Think about raising the minimum wage, which the Trump administration, they blocked. Cut taxes for workers and families after Trump gave a $2 trillion tax cut skewed to billionaires and big corporations. Defend overtime protections for millions of workers whom the Trump administration left behind. Ensure workers have the freedom to join a union which the Trump administration undermined. You hear it talk about Maganomics and what the GOP is for. Therefore, giving tax breaks from billionaires and corporations. They want price gouging. That's what they want to see. They don't want to protect American workers. They give, again, more tax to billionaires and corporations. That's what they've been talking about over and over and over, raising taxes for working people. That's not what we're about, and we're going to continue to do just that in the next 5 months.
I think so. With the topic, the VP's team has also said she's going to be rolling out some additional policy this week. Given the president's endorsement of hers, is it safe to say that anything that she would put forward along these lines that also would have the backing of the president?
You can certainly say, or I can say, that they are partners in this, so they believe and certainly on the same page when we think about the economy, when we think about healthcare. They have to work through what their policies, ideas are, but the last 3.5 years they've been in sync. They have been certainly on the same page, and I presume that will continue from here.
And just on a schedule, a week from today, the Democratic convention gets going in Chicago. That was supposed to be where the president was going to be the star of the show there, accepting the renomination of his party. That's not the case anymore. What is his involvement going to be in that convention? How much time does he plan to spend in Chicago? Yeah. When does he plan to speak?
So look, I'm not going to get ahead of the Democratic National Convention to make their announcements on speakers next week. I think Americans will be very excited. I think he will have his moment as well. They will be very excited to see him, and so he's certainly looking forward to that. I'll let the DNC convention obviously make the announcement. The president will indeed speak next week. Again, he's looking forward to it. He's looking forward to, as he tends to do, speak directly to the American people, talk about the moment that we're at, the stakes, what's at stake, and continue to talk about an issue that is incredibly important to him, which is unity, making sure that we're unified and we continue to do the work that the president has been successful in doing in the past 3.5 years.
Either when the vice president accepts the nomination.
I don't have anything else to share about his schedule next week. He will certainly speak at the DNC convention, and I think there'll be a lot of excitement and a lot of, I think folks are going to be, again, excited to see the president next week.